Very good. Rick Czaplewski, just keep going. Just keep going, Rick Czaplewski.
Thank you, Mr. Contest Chair, my fellow Toastmasters. When I lived in Northern California, I loved open water swimming. I trained with a team called Waterworld Swim in San Francisco Bay. Waterworld was coached by Coach Pedro, a world record open water swimmer. And one morning, about an hour before practice, I saw him walking along the beach. Hey, Coach Pedro, how you doing? Rick, good to see you. Hey, Rick, you want to meet somebody training for the Olympics? You bet I do. Come with me. Rick, this is Nina. She's here today to train for Swim Around the Rock, and she's here to swim a 4-mile qualification course. Folks, this is impressive. Swimming 4 miles that morning and trying to get into the big event was really a daunting task. She's trying to get an event where you started at the beach, you swam to Alcatraz, you went around the rock, and then you swam back to the beach. Rick, I got an idea. I've got a kayak. I can go between you. Why don't you try to qualify with her? What? What? You got to be kidding. Rick, listen. All you've got to do is put your face in the water and swim. If you get tired, swim back to the beach. I mean, all right, Coach, come on. That's a lot. Rick, I believe in you. All right, folks, here I am getting on my wetsuit, and I'm on the beach warming up next to an Olympic prodigy, and I look over at the coach, and he says, go. Nina dove into the water, and I dove in right behind her. Now, the bay is cool, and it's green. You can't see where you're going. It's not like a swimming pool with a line to follow on the bottom, so you got to look up. So after the first 10 strokes, I look up, and she's 75 yards ahead of me with the kayak. I swam up to the first major milestone, a long metal break wall, and I swam to the end of the wall. And there I made the big turn into the open water of San Francisco Bay on the outside of the wall. You know, where Jaws and his buddies are hanging out. And I started swinging in the waves, and they're tossing me around, and what do you do? Rick, Coach, Rick, you're doing great. Just keep going. Just keep going. Now, Coach Pedro knew me as a swimmer, as an athlete, but he didn't know me as a cancer survivor. He didn't know that I was diagnosed as a freshman in college, or that I had to walk 48 times from my dorm room to the hospital next to campus for treatment. And he didn't know that just keep going is what I said to myself when I had to keep going, when those treatments made me sicker and sicker, and I didn't think I was going to make it. Have you ever been in the middle of something and you thought, how am I going to get out of this? It doesn't have to be cancer. It's probably not swimming around Alcatraz. Just keep going, all right? I can do this. I kept swimming, and about 30 minutes later, I reconnected with Coach. Rick, she's done. She's done? Yep. 2 miles to go. I started swimming through those 2 miles, and finally, I reached the home stretch. Rick, you see that buoy over there with the flag? Touch that buoy and you're done with the swim. Thank goodness. I started swimming towards that buoy, and then it hit me. I had no idea what my time was. I didn't even know what time I needed to qualify. And where's Nina by now? She's probably home, right? I bet she had an Egg McMuffin, took a shower, and filled out the application for her driver's license. But I'm still out here, and I gave it my best. And I kept going, and because of that, I just finished the longest swim of my career. Did I qualify? That scream in the water let every shark in San Francisco Bay know that I had qualified for this event somehow. I swam back to the beach, and the team that I was going to swim with had already finished their workout. They gave me a standing ovation as I went back to my belongings. 3 months later, I stood back on the beach, along with 5 Olympians and 17 people who crossed the English Channel. We dove into the water. We kept going. We swam to Alcatraz. We swam around the rock. We kept going some more, back to the beach. 4 miles, open water swimming. And a finish line hug for all of us from Coach. Folks, 1 month ago, I had open heart surgery. Yeah, that was to correct some damage left behind by those treatments. It's an honor to be here today to tell you my comeback story from cancer. But it's a blessing to be able to stand here and show you what a comeback looks like. Wherever we're meeting today, whatever challenges you're facing in your lives, maybe it's grief, maybe it's something to do with a relationship, maybe you're having career challenges, or you've got a health issue like I do, or maybe it's something deep inside yourself. Make your comeback. Jump off the beach. Swim into those deep, dangerous, high current waters. Swim to that prison. Push past it. Swim by those sharks. Put your face in the water and swim. Make your comeback. Because if an ordinary guy like me can beat cancer twice, and can come back and swim around Alcatraz, what kind of comeback can you make? How far can you go if you just keep going? Mr. Contest Chair.